Hello children, I am here with another chapter of chemistry, class 7th, that is the language of chemistry. In this chapter we will learn about chemical reactions and chemical equation, word and molecular equation, and balancing the chemical equation. Okay, let's start with chemical reaction. The definition for chemical reaction is when two or more reactants come in contact with one another and a new substance is formed by the transfer of energy is called chemical reaction. Okay. Now let's take one example. When iron and sulfur, these two are elements. When iron and sulfur are heated, they will form iron sulfide. Okay, now iron and sulfur has been combined together to form iron sulfide. Okay, so this is called a chemical reaction. That means two elements are combining together to give a new substance. Okay, and its property is totally different. Now when we will represent this statement into symbols or in word form, it will represent a chemical equation. Okay, so when the statement for any chemical reaction is represented by symbols, you can say it is a chemical equation. Now the definition for chemical equation is the representation of a chemical change with respect to symbols and formulae of different compounds or element. This representation is called chemical equation. Okay, now let's see the representation of this statement in chemical equation form. Now see, this is represented as, this statement is represented as iron symbol is Fe plus sulfur symbol is S, are heated. Heat symbol is, in chemistry we use triangle to represent heat, and arrow is there. This arrow will give you the direction from reactant to product. Okay, so see here, iron symbol Fe, sulfur symbol S is heated. Here heat is represented by triangle to form iron sulfide. Iron sulfide symbol is, or chemical formula is, Fes. In the last chapter you have learned how to form chemical formula. Okay, so here Fe plus sulfur on heating gives iron sulfide. So one more thing you have to understand here, that on your left hand side, this is right and this one is left. So left hand side is your reactant. Okay, reactants are on your left hand side. This side is reactant and right side is your products. Okay, it may be single, it may be more than one. Okay, so here left hand side is reactant, right hand side is product. Okay, so you can easily say that the substance which is taking part in the reaction is called reactants, and the new substance formed after the reaction is called product. Okay, so the reactants are the substance which is taking part in the chemical reaction. Here you can say that reactants are taking part in the chemical reaction. Means left hand side, these two are taking part in the reaction. So these two are reactants. Okay, so here you can write examples, iron and sulfur. Here what are products? The products are the new substance formed after the reaction. Okay, new substance formed after the reaction. What is the new substance now? Example you can say here is iron sulfide. Okay, so these two, iron and sulfur, are taking part in the reaction, so these are reactants. A new substance is formed after the reaction, so it is iron sulfide. Children, one thing you have to remember here is that this plus sign, you will, when you are reading a chemical equation, you will not read iron plus sulfur. Okay, you will read wherever it is plus here, so you will read it as and. Iron and sulfur heated to give. Arrow represent to give, okay, or to yield. Okay, or to yield. You cannot say iron plus sulfur arrow iron sulfide. It is wrong if you are reading it like that. You have to read it like this. Iron and, plus means and, sulfur are heated to give means arrow, iron sulfide. Okay, this is the way you have to read the chemical equation. Okay. Now, what are word equation and molecular equation? Okay, just now we have done chemical equations. So, when the chemical equation is represented by the name of reactants and products, like here, Fe is the symbol for iron. So, you will write iron. Name of this symbol is iron. And S, the symbol is for sulfur. Okay, iron and sulfur, both are the name. Reacts or heated to give, okay, what they give? Iron sulfide. You will write iron sulfide. Okay. Okay. So one more time, what is word equation? When the chemical equation is represented by the names of reactant and product. Iron and sulfur gives iron sulfide. This is word equation. Now we will move towards molecular equation. Okay. Chemical equation in which reactant and products are represented by their symbol or formula. Okay, so here we can take that burning of carbon will give carbon dioxide. So burning of carbon symbol is C, and burning take place in the presence of oxygen is O2, gives means arrow, carbon dioxide CO2. So you are using chemical formula and symbol. Here C is for carbon, which is burning in the presence of oxygen. After the reaction, what is forming? Carbon dioxide, and its formula is CO2. So like this, when you are representing the chemical equation by symbol and formula, then you can say it is a molecular equation. When you are writing the name of each element and compound, then you will say that it is word equation. Now next is balanced chemical equation. Balanced chemical equation, it is based on one law, that is law of conservation of mass. This law states that the matter can neither be created nor destroyed. That means you cannot create any matter or you cannot destroy completely any matter. So it states that matter can neither be created nor destroyed, but it can be converted from one form to another form. That means whatever matter you are taking before reaction, that means whatever reactant you have taken, that mass of product will form. Okay, here you can say that whatever mass of reactant is there, after the reaction you will get the same mass of product. Okay, so here mass will be same. This is law of conservation of mass. You are not creating nor destroying the matter. That's why the mass of reactant is equal to the mass of product. Now you have to do the balancing for this chemical equation. Here you can say that you have to equalize the atoms of each reactant with each product. Okay, so you will understand it very easily with an example that I am taking here. Here example is iron and oxygen gives iron oxide. Okay, here you can see that the number of atom for iron is 1 atom, oxygen atom is 2 atom. Okay, here it is 2 atom. Here again iron is, this number is 2. So here iron is 2 atom and oxygen is, this number is the number of atom for oxygen, 3 atom. So you can easily see that iron is 1 here and it is 2 here. It is not equal for iron. For oxygen, let's see here, oxygen is 2 and oxygen is 3. So here also it is not equal. So what you have to do, you have to make this 1 and 2 both equal, both side, means reactant side iron and product side iron, the number of atom will be same. How you will do this? You will do this by multiplying any number with this and or this to get the same number. Let's see, for 1 and 2, what number will be the common number for these two? This is hit and trial method, children. So you have to use your mind here. So if you are taking 1 here and 2 here, so what number you will take 1 for 1? So it will be equal to this. So you can easily say that I will take 2. So 1 into 2 is 2. Here 1 into 1 is 2. So whatever number you are taking, you will put it as coefficient. Now what is coefficient? Whatever in your maths class you have learned that coefficient. Suppose it is 3x square. So this number which is just before x is called coefficient. Okay, what is coefficient? This 3 is coefficient for x square. Okay, now this means that this 3 is getting multiplied with x square. So if you are multiplying 1 by 2, so it will be equal to 2, and this side also 2 into 1 is 2. So this number is getting multiplied by 2. So this 2 will be coefficient. Okay, so where you will put this 2 number? You will put it like 2Fe. Okay, so 2Fe means 1 is representing 1 atom. So 2 into 1 is, now it is 2 atom. 2 atom plus oxygen, here it is 2, here it is 3. So how you will make 2 and 3 equal? Here oxygen, for oxygen you are doing this, and for iron you are doing this. For oxygen it is 2 here and this side it is 3. So choose any one number so that both side it will be equal. So 2 into 3 is 6 and 3 into 2 is 6. So both side you are getting same number, equal number. But what coefficient you are taking? The multiplier. Here 3 you are multiplying with 2. So 3 will be the coefficient. So here it will be 3O2. And here 3 into 2, 2 will be the coefficient. And see here children, you cannot put 2 in between the chemical formula. This coefficient is for the iron oxide. You cannot put in between these two symbols. Okay, you have to put it as coefficient. Now again you have to see that oxygen is 3 into 2, 6 atoms. Iron 2 into 2 is 4 atom. And oxygen 3 into 2 is 6 atom. Again you can see that oxygen is balanced, but iron is 4 and here it is 2. So you have to do again hit and trial method. Now for 4 and 2. Iron you have to do for iron. Left hand side, that means reactant side, it is 2. Product side it is 4. So what number you will choose? You will choose here 2. Okay, so 2 into 2 is 4 and 1 into 4 is 4. So 2 will be the coefficient. So again you will put here 2. So 2 into 2 will be 4 Fe plus 3 O2 gives 2 Fe2. Why you are not putting here 1? Because 1 into 2 is 2 only. O3. Now one more time you have to do balancing. Iron 4. Iron 4. Here iron is 2 into 2, 4. Iron is 4. Oxygen is 3 into 2, 6. And here 3 into 2, 6. Now you can see that oxygen 6, iron 4, iron 4. So both sides the number of atoms for each element is same. Now you can say that the balanced chemical equation is 4 Fe plus 3 O2 gives 2 Fe2O3. This is balanced. Okay, like this you will do another reaction. This is hit and trial method. Now let's take another example. Phosphorus and oxygen gives phosphorus pentoxide. Now what you will do? Phosphorus, nothing is written, that means 1 is written here. So phosphorus atom on left hand side is 1. This is left hand side and this is right hand side. And this side phosphorus is 2. Here it is 2. Oxygen left hand side is 2. Oxygen right hand side is 5. So you can easily identify here it is 1, here it is 2, here it is 2, here it is 5. So how you will do balancing? You have to make 1 which will be equal to 2. So you will multiply 1 by 2, so it will be 2. So 2 this side, 2 this side. So put this number as a coefficient. Okay, now phosphorus is 2, phosphorus is 2. Both sides it is 2. Now for oxygen, here it is 2, here it is 5. So you have to take out the common number which is for both 2 and 5. So 2 into 5 is 10 and 5 into 2 is 10. So what you will do? 2 into 5, 5 will be the coefficient for this oxygen. So it is 10 and 5 into 2, again this will be the coefficient and it is 10. So this coefficient you will put with oxygen and this coefficient you will put with this full formula. You cannot put in between. Okay, this will be for this molecular formula 2. Okay, now 2 into 5 is 10 and 5 into 2 is 10. So oxygen is balanced. Now for phosphorus, see here 2 into 2. That means it is 4 now. But this side it is only 2. What you have to do? You have to make it equal to right hand side. So again you are multiplying it by 2. So 2 into 2 is 4. And now it is also this side it is already 4. So what coefficient you are multiplying this time now? Again 2. So this 2 will be 4. Okay. 4p, that is 4p, and here 2 into 2 4p, both side 4 4 balanced, and 5 into 2 is 10, 2 into 5 is 10. So both side 10 10 oxygen, that means it is balanced. So you can say that balanced chemical equation is 4p plus 5O2 gives 2p2O5. This is balanced chemical equation. Now one more is here, zinc, Zn plus HCl. Zn and HCl gives zinc chloride, ZnCl2 and H2. Here chlorine is 2, hydrogen is 2. Okay. And here both are 1. So you can easily say that you will put 2 coefficient here. So 1 into 2, hydrogen is 2. This side hydrogen is 2. 1 into 2, chlorine is 2 and chlorine already 2. So zinc is already balanced. So you can say that this is the balanced chemical equation. Children, when you will practice this, you will get to know how to do balancing by choosing any number, okay? And it is very easy for you, okay? Do practice for that. I am giving you assignment based on this, and we will do the revision. Then you will get easily understand all this balancing.